Today we are doing a problem on comparison of best linear estimator on multiple data sets. We are given multiple data sets. We are going to find the best linear estimator for those data sets, and we are going to compare the minimum mean square error of those particular data sets. That is our a given task. So the first data set is y is equal to x plus n. X is the unknown signal. N is some kind of distortional noise while taking the data y. So the estimator x cap is equal to h into y. We know that h is equal to rxy into ryy inverse. Now we'll try to find out the individual components, cross correlation and autocorrelation. Rxy is given as expected value of x into y star, uh, which is the conjugate of the given data y. When we multiply x into x star plus n star, we get expected value of x into x star plus x into n star. The given data, the signal, unknown signal, and the noise both are uncorrelated. So x into expected value of x into n star becomes 0. So we get the value of expected value of x square, which is equal to sigma x square, and RYY is the expected value of y into y star, which is simply x plus n whole square, which turns out to be sigma x square plus sigma n square, since the unknown signal and noise are uncorrelated. And for the finding the value of h, it is rxy into ryy inverse. So the value of h will be simply sigma x square by upon sigma x square plus sigma n square. This is the value of h, and x cap will be h into y. In this case, it will be sigma x square by sigma x square plus sigma n square into y. This is our x cap estimator. And in order to find the um, variance of the error, minimum variance, which is rxx minus h into rxy star. H into rxy star, we have calculated the h, and rxy star will be this value. So it turns out to be rxx value is simply sigma x square. So after calculating this value, we get sigma x square upon 1 plus sigma x square by sigma n square. This is the signal to noise ratio. This is sigma 1 square. This is the value of sigma 1 square. Now, coming to the second data, which is y1 is equal to x plus n, we have found an unknown signal with some distortion noise, and y2 is a corrupted distortion without any signal. This is our y2, and we apply the same process of finding the value of h. For finding the value of h, we have rxy into ryy inverse. So we get rxy is equal to expected value of x into y. Here in this case, it's a matrix. So the conjugate of that matrix is a horizontal matrix. It's a 1 cross 2 matrix, which is x into y1 star and y2 star. We get after calculating this, we get sigma x square into the matrix 1 0. And to find ryy, we have ryy is expected value of y into y star. In this case, since y is a matrix, y1 and y2, here we get y1, this is y, and this is y star, the conjugated pair. After multiplying a 2 cross 1 and 1 cross 2 matrix, we get a 2 by 2 matrix, which is expected value of y1 square, y1 y2 square, y1 y2 star, y2 y1 star, and y2 square. This is values which we need to find. After by finding the values of ryy, this is the matrix which we get sigma x square plus sigma n square, and we get this zero components in these two. Y1 into y2 star. Here y2 star will be a star into n star. Since the unknown signal and the noise both are uncorrelated, we won't be getting any expected values from those two. So these two components will be zero, and y2 square will be simply sigma a square and sigma n square. That is the value of r y y. And we need to find the value of r y y inverse. To find the value of r y y inverse, it is 1 upon determinant of a matrix with interchanged values. The first and the fourth term will be interchanged, these two values. And these two values we have to negate. Since they are zero, it does not have any impact. So to find the value of h, we have to multiply rxy into ryy inverse. Once we do that, we get this value sigma x square by upon sigma x square plus sigma n square, and the second term will be 0. X hat in this case is h into y1. Just the y1 term is there, since the y2 term has no impact. So this is the x hat. And coming to the minimum mean square error of sigma 2 square, which is rxx minus h into rxy star. Now we compute the second term first, h into rxy star. We know the value of h from this, and rxy conjugate becomes a vertical matrix. So this is the value of the second term, and in total we get the same thing. Sigma 2 x square will be sigma x square by upon 1 plus SNR. This is the same thing as we got in the first case, which is sigma 2 square. Sigma 2 is equivalent to sigma 1. We find that the minimum mean square is the same. Coming to the third data set, which is y1 is equal to x plus n, the same unknown signal plus random distortion. And y2 is the signal plus a corrupted distortion. It has both the terms of n and additional a terms. The a noise. So we apply the same method again. We find the value of h in order to find the estimator x hat. So rxy is equal to expected value of x into y star. In this case also it is the same matrix. Since y is a column matrix, it becomes a row matrix here. So we get rxy is equal to sigma x square, this matrix 1 1, and we compute ryy. We apply the same matrix what we have used here. We use the same process, and upon these values y1 and y2, we get these values sigma x square plus sigma n square, sigma x square and sigma x square plus sigma a square plus sigma n square. And ryy inverse, we apply the previous method which we have applied for finding an inverse, which is 1 upon a determinant of that matrix, determinant of this autocorrelation function, and the matrix with values interchanged, and the 2 and third values will be negated, these two values, and these two terms will be interchanged. That is how we find the inverse of a matrix. And we multiply rxy and ryy inverse, we get the value of h. This is the value of h, which is a 1 cross 2 matrix. So x cap will be x hat will be h into y. In this case, y is a matrix, y1 and y2. So we'll be using, we'll be multiplying a 2 cross 1 into 1 cross 2 matrix. We get this value of x cap. And coming to the minimum square error, sigma 3 square, it is rxx minus h into rxy star. We find h into rxy star. This is the term. We multiply the h value with rxy star, which is this one conjugated, and then in final we get sigma 3 square as sigma x square upon 1 plus sigma x square by sigma n square, which is a signal to noise ratio of n noise n, and sigma x square upon sigma a square into sigma n square. We can clearly see that from our previous results. We can clearly see that sigma 3 square is less than sigma 2 square. Sigma 2 square, since this has more number of terms in the denominator. We can assume, we can see that from the data, the given data, y1 is x1 plus n, and y2 is also having x plus more distorted noise. Even though it is having distorted noise, intuition says that this will have fewer error than the previous data. However, after calculating, we find out that sigma 3 square is less than sigma 2 square. This says that these two sets of data give us more amount of these x values. It gives us more amount of this unknown value. We try to approximate the equation. We can get more amount of the value of x from this equation.